barfing, vomiting, throwing up. Today we are going to talk about a topic that's not always easy or pleasant to discuss. We're going to talk about nausea after a concussion. Whether you have a concussion or are helping someone else who has a concussion, fear not, because today I've got 3 tips to help you deal with nausea. My name is Larissa and I have a brain injury. I've been dealing with it for 4 years and have learned some helpful things along the way. Now, I am not a medical professional and this is not medical advice. Please make sure that you reach out to your family doctor, and let's just dive into tip number 1. So there are a number of different styles of barf bags that you can get online. This one is my preferred barf bag. I like that there's a plastic rim here, a hard plastic rim, so that it doesn't lose its shape, and it gives you something to clutch when you're not feeling great. I keep these in my purse, in my car, scattered around my house. I've got some under my sofa, some beside my bed, so that wherever I land, when I'm feeling dizzy and the nausea climbs, I am prepared. I know that I've got a bag handy nearby. These ones tie up, so once I throw up, I don't have to get up and go and like empty a bowl or throw these in the garbage immediately. I can just kind of tie it and put it down and deal with it when my system has settled a bit. Tip number 2 is to keep mouthwash wherever you're keeping your barf bags. So I use, little jam jars or the little mini alcohol bottles. Once they're empty, you can put mouthwash in here so that, let's say you're on the sofa, you've just gotten back from a neurology appointment, your brain is fried, your stomach's off, and you lie down on the sofa. You don't want to have to get up again and run to the bathroom. And once you've thrown up, you don't want to have to run to the bathroom to rinse out your mouth. So my recommendation is use the barf bag, grab the mouthwash, rinse your mouth out, use the barf bag again. You can just spit directly into your barf bag and then leave it and deal with it when you're feeling a bit better, or tie it up and have somebody else deal with it. If you have that option, take it. Tip number 3 is to stay hydrated. So when you're throwing up, you're losing a lot of hydration. And if you take some sips of water, some apple juice, ginger ale or ginger tea are great options, because ginger can help to calm down nausea. So those are some ways to stay hydrated and help your system out. If you are experiencing nausea, if you are throwing up, please remember to reach out to your doctor. If the symptoms climb, if you feel something is off, make sure you do reach out to your family doctor, your neurologist, whoever is on your healthcare team, and seek medical advice. Now, you may have noticed I've got on my trusty little bracelets. I find these very helpful. Some people do, some people don't. They put pressure on an acupressure point on your wrist, which can help to calm down nausea. So that's another inexpensive thing to try if you don't want to invest in wristbands, or if you don't like the look of the wristbands. You can just, put your thumb, put your finger, apply some pressure there and see if that helps. And bonus tip number 2, back to our teeth. When we throw up, our stomach acid comes up and our tooth enamel softens. So even though it's gross and it leaves a funky taste in your mouth, don't brush your teeth immediately after throwing up. Wait at least 30 minutes so that you're not damaging your tooth enamel and causing even more problems that frankly we just don't need. We got a lot to deal with our concussion. So let's leave our teeth alone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that some of these tips help. If you have been experiencing nausea, vomiting, puking, please leave in the comments below. Hey, what you call it? What do you call it? Ralphing? Let's get a good list of vocabulary going, and also share any tips you might have for making it a little less gross and disgusting. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you stop throwing up, and do remember that you are not alone.